about what it means to be in council, what it means to be somebody who advocates for others. And she came in, and she represented, she showed the students what it was, and she inspired them to be the best that they could be. So, I have now known her for 10 years. She has advocated for education, housing, and so much more. While in office, I will turn over and introduce Dr. Aisha Wahab, our candidate for California District 14.
Hey folks, Senator Bernie, how are you? So I just wanted to say thank you for having me. I'm very proud to be the Democratic endorsed candidate for this congressional seat, and hopefully be able to have some roots in it. I actually was an intern for Kyoko, a fellow, for Obama for America way back in the day. And so just very proud to be able to do the work that we do. I think that both Senator McBurney and I, we literally have been advocating to make sure that, one, we are protecting our most vulnerable community members, right? Whether it's foster youth, whether it's seniors, whether it's women, whether it's the immigrant community, and those that are undocumented and facing what ICE has unleashed in California. We have also been trying to push as much funding to kind of be a backstop to the HR 1 cuts that we have seen regarding education, healthcare, food security, housing. California cannot be the complete backstop, but we are trying our best. And very proud of the work that I'm doing in Alameda County regarding our at-risk youth. And I've said this a million times, I care so deeply about the kid that's in foster care in Alameda County, primarily because I was a former foster care kid in Alameda County, but also the kid that is in our United States Detention Center being held right now, as well as the kids abroad that are struggling to survive. So I think all of us care about community and humanity, and we want to work together with all people to really make sure that we uplift this community. So with that, I think you guys are tired of seeing a lot of ads about me, so apologies, it's not you guys. And again, thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
I just want to say that I've been part of the home for Aisha, people that I know that were on the other side, and I want you to know that in every situation where I have been on them about paying attention, they have switched their vote. I just got a note yesterday, well, at the same time. Don't give up on your friends. Keep calling them. The election is on Tuesday. Pick the phone up. You know who's soft, right? On this. Pick the phone up. Give them a reason to change their mind.
August 18th. All right. Our next speaker is someone that I've known for a little while now as well. I have definitely bothered you in your office and created time for my students as a CTA member, but also as someone who used to work in high tech, I appreciate the fact that he's trying to tackle our issues of AI, which is a major issue right now in technology. But also he's been a major advocate of the environment, green energy, and so many other things. He's getting work done in the Senate when there are times where it's very difficult to get things through these areas and how to not get aside. So I am proud and honored to introduce our Senator Jerry McBurney.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Dan, for coming down here from Tracy. What a pleasure to be here in Alameda County. I can tell you what, this is where leaders are made, right here in Alameda County. I've seen it. I'm going to continue to see it. People ask me, do you like Washington or do you miss Washington? Yeah. I like getting things done. I like someplace where you can actually make things happen. For example, I'm working on water. I'm going to make sure that California's water, and Lauren, you're here to back me up on this, hopefully, is safe and secure and clean for the rest of this century. And we can do that in Sacramento, and we're working on it. So look at SB 872. You'll see what we're getting at. AI. Charlie mentioned AI. We are fighting Google. I have a bill that will create AI standards in the state of California, and Google came out and said, well, we want to crush your bill, Jerry, because we can do whatever we want. And so, I went to Anthropic and said, hey guys, let's work together. And Anthropic still has a soul. I don't know how long it will, but it does now. And so we got Google back down. We're going to make sure that we get safe and secure AI in the state of California. And that is scalable. I want that to be something that the rest of the country can follow us into and make sure that that AI tool is not only safe and beneficial, but that it doesn't cause harms in any way we can prevent it. So AI is going to do some bad things. We want to make sure we have standards so that we can prevent bad things from happening once they start happening. So those are a couple of the issues. Another thing about Tri-Valley, this valley has an incredible nonprofit network of companies, of people, companies, nonprofit businesses that really provide services to our people. They're not out there for the glory, they're not out there for the money, they're out there to do good things for people. And, the pro-temp asked me to chair the nonprofit select committee for California. I tell you, it's been a real honor and a pleasure to work with nonprofit organizations to make sure that we can continue to provide those services. Now, about Aisha, we've been colleagues for about 2 years now, and she cares about the little person in California. She is doing what she can to make sure that people have housing, to make sure that people aren't abused in the system. I think that's something that we really need more of in Washington, D.C. So I really appreciate that position. And I can tell you what, it's great not only to be here in the Tri-Valley, but also not to be ambitious for higher office. And I'm enjoying the state senate. I'm not running for re-election this year, but I will be in 2 years, so I hope you all keep that in mind. And if you have ideas how to improve the state of California, by gosh, that's why I'm here. I want to hear your ideas. I want to know what you think will make this state better, will make it cleaner, will make it safer, will protect the environment, and all the things that we want. And we want California to have a strong economy and protecting the nation without clouding innovation and big tech to take over the rest of the country. So, again, thank you for your support, your kindness, for your longevity. And let's go have a good time. I hope we get some more candidates we can listen to and see what people are thinking. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
As you know, there's always the part we have to make the discussion how difficult these types of things can be, but we also want to be inspiring. And there's nobody more inspiring that I know through his life, through what he's done in elected office, and through who he is as a person, than the one and only Mayor of Tracy, Dan Arriola.
My name is Dan Arriola. I'm the mayor of the city of Tracy. Anybody ask me why is the mayor of Tracy here in Pleasanton? Well, I'm the incredible Charlie Jones. I am so appreciative of the work the Tri-Valley has done over the years, especially the Tri-Valley United Democratic campaign, because in the Central Valley, we have flipped these seats from red to blue. So we are doing the work that needs to be done in Washington, D.C. But we couldn't have done it without people like you, people on the ground that are knocking on doors. Kyoko is a saint for all the work that she has absolutely done. We have 40 years in the Central Valley, but we could not have done it without the foundation here. I had first heard of someone named Jerry McNerney when I was 16 years old in Tracy, and he came along and put us blue the first time. We need that work to be done all the time. And it's not just about putting districts every time, it's about maintaining the values that we have. We can't maintain those values without some effort, without some money, without knocking on doors. So today I have the important job of asking all of you to find some of these lovely codes. Where are they? They're right over here. We got some codes for you to go ahead and donate some more money. We can't all have the same amount. We can all have the same commitment to the cause. So today we're asking you to open up your wallets to make a donation. We can take checks as well, but also give us some of your time. Because when we're knocking on doors, we're changing the hearts and minds of people we can count on all of you to make some commitment this November. We have QR codes, we have calendars, make sure you're getting involved, and we look forward to making sure that our Democrats get elected.
All right. And with that, we are reaching the end of our, I almost said performance. You know, I can teach you for a while. I have students on Monday. I'm excited and nervous. First day of school. Always a good time. But we are reaching the end of our event today. We're here till 3, so please, please help us finish off that food. Again, please donate. Thank you for coming out, showing your commitment to us as the Democratic Party, our values, and the work that's going to need to be done to win in November. Please talk to the candidates around the room, get to know them better, volunteer and support them. And again,